Hey Sagittarius, it's Empress Rose here with your reading. This is a general reading, and it's when you find it is one that's relevant to your life. And these are general readings, so take what works, leave what doesn't. If I don't catch your energy wave on this reading, check your moon, rising, and Venus signs, if this is your sun sign. So check your other major placements. And all the cards have been pre-shuffled. I thought I'd try shuffling and talking, and I can't do that, so we shuffled them off camera. All right, Oracle of Mystical Moments. Here we go for an intuitive start here. So Sagittarius, what have we got going on here, Sagittarius? Ooh, all right. Okay, we've got 4. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. So, we do have change of seasons, so everything is changing around you very rapidly, very quickly. We have winter, spring, summer, fall, all here, all represented, and you are just standing in the middle of that, watching it swirl all around you, watching the whole world swirl around you. So these are season of changes, and so you might be entering a new season of your life. You might be, where just, we all have these seasons of our lives that we go through. We shouldn't, hopefully, well, some people I guess are called to one season, but most of us are called to, go through several different seasons and several different, major life changes. And this is all of life around you changing, but there is peace here. For sure, we have some doves representing peace, and we have just a full amount of change. The whole world around you is changing, and you're standing there in some kind of peace. I love this card. The weaving of flowers. This is a very intuitive building of something. This divine is bringing you petals, and you're just kind of weaving them together. You can't see where this is going. This is a very intuitive process. You can't see where it's going, but you are creating something very beautiful, very gorgeous, out of your intuition, and out of just the petals that the divine is bringing you. They're coming down from heaven, and you're working with the divine right now. So, gosh, you're in a good space here. I like it. You're working with the divine right now, and just intuiting, feeling your way forward, and building something very beautiful. But you're definitely you are working as a team with the universe. So, yeah, you're working with the universe to build something beautiful. Okay, and then we have the Art of Seduction card, which is, I don't like this card very much. This is an imbalanced relationship where one of you is very sincere and wants to move forward, and is very sincere and loving, and wants to have a meeting of the minds, wants to communicate, wants to have a beautiful, rich, emotional life, and has very good intentions. And then the other partner, this could be an employer, this could be friends, this could be lovers, this could be, a lot of different things. A bank, well, obviously it's a bank. We come with our sincerest intentions, and so that, it could be anything, any entity that you're working with here, and they're just here to have a good time, get what they want, leave. It's a very unbalanced energy. I feel like one-night stands are great when everybody's on the same page, and I know this is a controversial subject, but if everybody agrees that we're just, getting something for today, and that's fine. But when one person is really interested and really invested and really wanting and working towards something and very sincere, and the other person is just diddling around, doesn't really care what's going on here, isn't really concerned about, isn't meeting your mind, isn't meeting you halfway, or you could be this person that's really not very invested, is just here for a good time. So this card bothers me. So it's called the Art of Seduction, so that you're in an imbalanced, there's so much balance here in this intuitive thing where you're working in partnership with the universe, and these changes going on around you. You have this peace here. So I'm really curious about this imbalanced relationship. Maybe you're not aware of it until now that it was very imbalanced. But no fear, Scorpio just got this card too. You have a guided journey ahead of you. So it is in the dark, but there's a lot of magic here. There's a lot of support that may be support that you don't necessarily see. But it is like, it can be memory. There can be memories here, strength, loyalty. There's a lot of loyalty in this card. So you do have a loyal companion. This can be seen or unseen. That's going to be protecting you through a difficult night, a difficult emotional journey. So let's see here. We're going to move to numerology here. All right, yay! What a volunteer. Sagittarius. What do you need to release? Well, you need to release this. Oh no, you decide. I'm not going to tell you. Waning moon. It's time to release something. Let go of. What are all the things we need to let go of? I mean, I'm recording this on the full moon, so this is a really good time to think about what you need to let go as the moon starts decreasing. As the moon begins to wane, it's time to think about what we're going to let go, what relationships aren't serving us anymore, what ideologies aren't serving us anymore, what emotions have outlived their service. So just because something, just because we are at a time that we need to release that, there should be no shame about how all of the time that preceded that. You know, if it's time to release your anger, there's no shame in having been angry. Angry's, it is a cover for sadness, but it's also a really important emotion, a really important feeling. The mama bear, is fucking angry when someone messes with her cub, because it is, her imperative is life, is the life of that cub, and is perpetuating life. So when something is perceived as a threat there, yeah, mama bear needs to be very angry. That's her job, and it's in service of life. So just because you were angry and it's time to release that anger, mama bear can't be angry all the time. At some point she's gotta okay, threat's over, we're done, let's go pick some berries. So that's sort of this vibe is but I just make sure you're not feeling shame over anything that's gone on in the past that has outlived its usefulness, and it's now time to release, because that thing might have taught you lessons, might have helped build you, helped protect you, and it was great for a time. Maybe it's time to release this uneven, imbalanced relationship, but for the time that you had that relationship, maybe it was important. So there's no shame in, releasing something. It doesn't mean you shouldn't have had it to begin with, it just means you're done with it now. So release maybe some self-doubts, maybe some fears. All right, Sagittarius, we're going to get into the Santa Muerte deck here. So Sagittarius, upside down. Sagittarius is your past, your present, your inner landscape, what's at issue, your environment and to-do list, and your possible outcome. Fascinating juxtapositions here, holy moly. Same with this. I mean, we've got this artist adjunction juxtaposed with us working with the universe, partnering, your intuition partnering up with the universe to create something beautiful. You don't know what it is. With this night ride also, you don't know where you're going, you don't know what's happening, you do have a guide, you are protected, changing of the seasons. There's just a lot of different juxtapositions going on here. There's a little jumbly here. And you just got the whole gamut of cards. No major arcana, but you do have, you've got cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. Everything's here, Sagittarius. You're having I have a soup I make sometimes called everything soup, and this is your everything week. You're just getting a lot of everything here. So, past, you have an actual person, King of Pentacles, looking where you're going, planning it out, not a lot of movement, nobody's leaping forward. We're a little laden down with our pentacles here. Really, good with the physicality, good with the money, good with the with ownership, with owning what's yours. Not a lot of movement, but looking to the future, planning, thinking about it, big old stack of money. You've had what you needed here, and there was no rush, no big thing. But in your present landscape, you have a very volatile situation that you're either in. This is either you or someone around you. This is Two of Swords. This is feeling very insecure, and having a bit of an overreaction to it. Very unsettled energy, very unsettled energy, not really able to talk about it, or really be honest about it, but there is there's a lot of fear here, a lot of, these are the only guns in the deck. This deck is all swords, but you brought your guns, and you're feeling very there's a very defensive, warlike environment that you are sort of experiencing somehow in the present moment, either externally or internally. You're experiencing that in the present moment. So that's in your inner landscape, though. You are full of love. So I think this is something going on in your environment, which is very volatile and very dangerous. And there's a lot of inflamed passions here going on. And it's a very insecure environment. But inside you're full of love. You have this whole village of love. You're feeling loved. You're feeling cared for. You're feeling this. You're feeling this protection, this love from this whole community. And Ten of Cups, it's just a fullness of love that you're bringing into this Two of Wands situation, and I really appreciate that you are in this space. You personally are in this space, and you are bringing it into this space, and I think that's just so beautiful. Just a lot of full love, a full community of love, you're feeling very loved. You're bringing a lot of love with you into your situations. It's a very beautiful vibe. I'm seeing, this calmness while everything changes around you, this working with the divine to create something new. That's all encompassed here, I think, in this Ten of Cups, this fullness of love here. At issue is this Queen of Swords. We take it at issue is in the reversal, so this is a total bitch. But it can be male or female. But I'm just going to refer to her with female pronouns. So she's battle-worn, battle-weary. She's sick of it. She's sick of this shit. But she's not stopping. She's, in the upright, we're tired, we're done, we don't want to fight anymore. We may have really sharp words, but that's because we are tired, and we're not going to go for the full battle. We're just going to cut you down. We're just going to take you out. We're not fighting. So she can be a little sharp with her words because of that. But in the reversal, this is very nitpicky, vicious energy. She's not done fighting. She wants to go the whole distance, the whole battle. She's battle tested. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she is out to harm and to hurt. So don't let her fool you. This is an energy. This could be you. I don't think you're bringing this. I think you're bringing the love. Of course, nobody watching my channel would be bringing this energy. You're bringing the love, but you're having to do battle with a very vicious vibe here, a very vicious energy that is at war, dishonest, cruel, mean. Well, yeah, that's what's going to create this situation, is someone like this being a big old asshole all the time is going to create a very volatile situation. And here you are, you're just trying to bring some love into the world. So, in your environment, though, this is kind of cool. You're leaving this war-torn land. Like, this bitch can go on and rage, and I mean that male or female. But you're done. You're moving on. You've got your wounded here. Look at this. This is the same card here. We have this fairy captain here that's going to bring you across this water here to a land that's bright and got some sunshine. You've got your wounded. You've got your wounded in your boat, your refugees. You're taking them with you. You're leaving this war-torn land. the environment, there's just some vibe in the whole environment where we're sick to death of this volatility, we're sick to death of this insincerity, we're sick to death of this cruelty, these lies. We're done and we don't want it anymore, and we're moving on, we're gonna move forward. So your whole environment has this vibe of we are moving forward, we're moving away from this, we don't want this anymore. And I just see you bringing so much peace into this situation, so much love into this situation, which is what this situation needs. Situation needs to end, but you're gonna bring as much love as you can to that ending. But this is just like the whole thing, everybody's done, the whole environment has this vibe of we're moving on. It is a protected journey across these open waters. You have this ferry captain that is taking everybody across to safety. We have just this boat full of wounded people stabbed in the back by, I'm gonna guess, this thing. Just totally stabbed in the back, and everybody's moving to safety. We're getting out of this whole messed up situation here. Your to-do list is this Page of Wands. So this is learning about inspiring, learning about, I want to say building people up, learning about leadership, learning about, and you have this message, but you're not going anywhere with it. I think you still want to like get some clarity on this message. So this is your to-do list, is to develop your message, to understand, I think, more about this intuitive thing in which you're working with the divine to create something. You're not sure you want to bring it. So it's saying hold back on your message, but still be working with your passions, working with that, but it's not time yet for you to go anywhere with it. You don't need to start moving yet. It's time for you to hold on to the message that you have, and I think still work with it and still deal with it, and learn about your passions, learn about, the page is the learning vibe. So we're learning about our passions, learning about our gifts, I believe, learning about our intuition and the message that our intuition is bringing to us. So, she's not talking here, she's not spreading the message, she's just quietly building it and building it and building it. So your job is to be in touch with your intuition and actually be learning and exploring the messages from your intuition and what it wants to say and what it wants to bring into this situation. Possible outcome, you have everything you need. You're a farmer, you're growing. It's hard work. Your next steps are going to involve hard work, but these seeds are planted. All they need is attention, sunshine, water. It's going to be hard work, and you're at the beginning stages, but look, they are growing. They are going to grow, okay? So this situation is going to grow, is going to develop, is going to become something beautiful and fruitful. There will be fruits. This is a promise that the work continues and there will be fruits to this labor, okay? So there will be a harvest eventually, but you do have to put in more work. So right now you're just thinking, intuiting, figuring out how to respond to this massive change of seasons, thinking a lot about what you need to let go of, what you need to drop, what you need to release. And it could be, you could need to really, there's a lot of things, and depending on a different situation, you could need to release your anger, or you could need to release your I want to say laziness, or not doing anything about that part that you just felt like maybe I don't need to do anything about that. Maybe that also needs to be released. I mean, there could just be a lot of things that need to be let go of. But this possible outcome is really beautiful. I mean, it's not like it's today, here's the results. You're not harvesting at the end of this week. You are, though, putting in more work. All right, and I'm about, my phone's about done for the day. So, all right, Sagittarius, that was really fascinating read here. I hope your week is absolutely wonderful. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, and comments. They're both encouraging to me and help bring these messages to other people that can also find them useful. So I really appreciate that. And I hope your week is amazing and you continue to bring this beautiful love and inspiration to this volatile situation.